Hello my fellow fasting friend. I want to talk to you today about why intermittent fasting is perfect for someone that absolutely loves to eat. I'm definitely talking about myself here. I am talking ever since I was a little kid, enjoyed eating. It's something that brings me excitement. Growing up, I never felt food insecure, or I don't remember like not having food to eat, but it was more of a luxury. So when we had certain snacks, it was every once in a while, or maybe I went to a friend's house and had a snack that I wouldn't normally get to have at home, or only on holidays would we have certain things. And that is by no means a complaint, but it was always something that I looked forward to. I always, and I still do, look forward to going out to eat. Going out to eat just has this aura of fun and choosing and getting to have something I wouldn't normally make at home, and I don't have to care what anyone else likes. So again, food has always just been something I really enjoy. And as I considered taking on intermittent fasting, I just thought of, how am I not going to eat all day long? It seemed really restrictive. And I'm guessing that if you're watching this video, maybe it's something you struggle with too. But let me ask you something. How often do you absolutely love everything that you eat all day long? If you're not fasting and you're eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, and probably snacking in between, before and after every single meal, do you love every single thing you eat, or is a lot of it convenience? Is a lot of it habit? Is a lot of it just because it's there? I know that I fell in the later camp. Very rarely did I eat bomb meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and every single snack like blew my mind. Now, as an intermittent faster, I don't restrict what I eat. I only restrict when I eat, and I have adjusted so it doesn't feel like a restriction. I have never felt like I'm on a diet. Every single eating window that I have is food that I really enjoy. If you were like me and you went to college, or even maybe in high school and you studied economics, I had to have it as part of my bachelor's degree, which, by the way, I loved economics. That's a whole nother story. Anyways, there is something called maximization of utility, or utility maximization, something like that. But it basically talks about good things are only good for so long. You want to maximize your utility or your usefulness or the joy. You can kind of change out utility. It's a general idea. However, think of your favorite food. Whatever your favorite food is, picture me holding it right here, and you take a big bite and you absolutely love it. How good is that bite going to be the 100th bite? Are you going to still love it as much as you did your first bite? Absolutely not. You're going to get sick of it. Even if it's your favorite food in the entire world, you're not going to have the maximum benefit, the maximum joy, the maximum utility from that one bite that you would on your 100th bite. Number one is going to be so much more, right? I personally feel like intermittent fasting does this for you if you adopt it as a lifestyle. You don't have the same joy, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, when you eat all the time. You're always doing it. It's more to fill a void. It's more to deal with something. It's more out of habit. It's more because you think that's what you're supposed to do, or you've done it ever since you were a kid. However, when you adjust, it takes adjustment. I'm not saying it doesn't, or that it's easy right from the get-go, but if you stick with intermittent fasting and you adopt a window eating lifestyle, then you can change the food in your window, but you have fasted to have this eating window, and then you have a smaller window that you're enjoying food. So you really enjoy it every day. I don't limit my portions. I don't limit what I eat. Of course, I'm cognizant. I don't eat donuts and lard every day, but I'm still making my family dinner. I still try to make a wholesome dinner. But guess what? When I go to dinner and they bring the bread basket, I no longer think, I can't eat the bread, that's too many carbs. I enjoy the bread in any way that I want to. If I want to eat something, I do. And a lot of times, processed snacks, fast food is not as appealing to me as it used to be, because I know in my eating window, I really want to optimize and get the maximum utility. I'm gonna eat foods that are gonna satisfy me, that I look forward to, and I have naturally developed foods over the course of the past year of me doing an intermittent fasting lifestyle that really satisfy me, hit cravings, taste delicious, and that I absolutely love eating. Some examples of those are granola with almond milk or coconut milk. So delicious. I think I could eat it every single day in my window. I don't do it every single day, but I could. I absolutely love bagels with cream cheese and vegetables on top. So satisfying, so delicious, and I love it. And then I really enjoy making family dinners. We eat a wide variety from Indian butter chicken to French toast sticks. I try to make it all because I like variety. I like to eat and explore and try new recipes, and I plan the meals. So I plan meals that I look forward to. So every day while I'm fasting, I'm not feeling deprived. I'm knowing that I'm going to have an amazing meal later that night. And by amazing, I don't mean gourmet. By amazing, I mean something that I will personally enjoy. And you can do the same thing for yourself. By delaying your eating until your eating window, mine personally is later in the day, whatever works for you, do that. So I'm just saying as an illustration, later in the day. I fast all day long. I have coffee and water. I've come to really enjoy having both of those. I've always been a coffee lover anyways. But I have those all day long while I'm fasting. I really don't even think about it anymore. And then guess what? When I get to my eating window, it's glorious. My portions are large. They're whatever I want. There's no guilt if I get seconds. There's no guilt if I get thirds. So if you're someone that absolutely loves to eat, you like to explore new foods, you like to do things that revolve around food, whether it's holidays or parties or spoiling people you love with food, I really believe intermittent fasting is a great way to pursue health, to lose weight, and to still find the joy in food. I think I'm the perfect illustration of that because I have lost 30 pounds. I do not feel deprived. There are certainly days where I'm making sacrifices simply to get to my end goal, but every single day within my eating window, I'm eating foods that I pick. I don't have restrictions, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I'm almost a year in, and I do not have any plans of ever stopping. And that is freedom. My mom and my dad have both become intermittent fasters, and I'm telling you, my dad is someone that his portions are generous, and he loves to enjoy his meals. And he has found the same freedom as I did. I remember back in September of 2020, I visited my dad, and I could not wait to tell him about intermittent fasting because he's always he's one that I remember dieting more than my mom. He would do low carb or counting his calories. I don't actually know what programs, but he'd lose weight. But as soon as you stop it, just like me, every single time that I stopped Weight Watchers, I would gain weight back. So it was never a long-term solution. And guess what? When you're someone that really takes joy in eating, you take joy in participating in whatever food events are available, it's really hard to think of being low-cal, point counter, low carb the rest of your life. Yeah, when you're headstrong, you can do it short term and lose weight, but you're gonna fatigue out. I am so excited to say my dad has been intermittent fasting since September. He's seen great results, and he finds the same joy as I do. You limit your time, not your food. And he's been shrinking, he's been losing weight, and I'm really excited. Maybe someday I can have a video sharing his success. On the other hand, my mom, same thing. She has found a lot of success with intermittent fasting. She's actually tried it in the past, and I either forgot or I didn't know, but she wasn't doing clean fasting. So she was still chewing gum or maybe had a flavor in her tea. I'm not really sure, but I just know it wasn't 100% clean. And once she tried it with making that switch, she has found so much success. And her and I have a lot of fun texting each other, here's the meal I'm making, or I made this. We both love like Asian stir-fry type meals. I made this. You would love this sauce. You should try this. And we get that fun without thinking, okay, how many calories are in that sauce, or is that too much rice to add into the stir fry? We don't think of that anymore. We just think this recipe is delicious. I'm adding it to my meal plan, and I'll eat it in my eating window. And it's amazing. It's so freeing. And I think if you're someone that is looking for pursuit of health, if you maybe need to lose weight or you want to lose weight, I don't say need to in a way of like me judging you and saying you're too big. I mean, mentally, you know it's something that you need to do. Consider reading Fast, Feast, Repeat, checking out intermittent fasting as a lifestyle, and you can binge watch all my videos to see my past year journey as an intermittent faster. I had zero plans of having an intermittent fasting YouTube channel. For the past few years, I've been sharing food that I love to eat, recipes, grocery hauls, all food related, things that I really enjoy, and I never planned on having any sort of a weight loss element. I kept that in my head, but once I found intermittent fasting, it changed my life. And I know it could change yours too. I have linked Fast, Feast, Repeat below. I have absolutely zero affiliation with the author. I just love the book. It changed my life. It has given me freedom, and it really gave me an avenue and a catalyst to explore intermittent fasting. So I have read many other books. I have done a lot of research on my own, but this book started it all, and I think that it is such a wonderful resource. It is linked below. I think I get like 20 cents if you buy one, so my affiliate link really isn't like a get rich quick scheme. I'm just sharing it and get very little benefit from it other than knowing that I'm helping people. I really think if you love food, you're looking for a change, you need this book right here. So consider intermittent fasting. If you have medical questions, I'm obviously not a doctor, I'm not an expert, I'm just sharing my personal experience. So make sure you check out what your doctor thinks if you have concerns. If you want to see how I adopt down days and up days, you can check out some of these videos right here, and I'll give you more details in the foods that I eat, what up days and down days are, and how I incorporate them into my intermittent fasting journey. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao down and ciao.